Once upon a time, there lived a man who all the women in the village insult and abuse because he always looks dirty and poor, not knowing that this man is the richest man in the city, in disguise looking for a loyal woman to marry. What some poor girls did to him will shock you. In the great city of Igbala, tall buildings touched the sky and expensive cars filled the streets. Among all the wealthy men, one name stood above the rest: Adewale Akinlolu, the richest man in the city. He owned companies, lands, and houses, yet his heart felt empty. Women admired his money, not his soul. Every smile felt rehearsed, every affection calculated. One night, Adewale stood alone on his balcony and wondered if true love still existed. He wanted a woman who would love him without knowing his wealth. So he made a bold decision. He packed old clothes, tore his fine garments, and left his luxury behind. As dawn broke, the richest man in Igbala walked out as a poor stranger, heading toward nearby villages where no one knew his name. Adewale entered the first village with dusty feet and torn slippers. The sun was harsh, and hunger followed him closely. When he greeted the young women, they laughed at his appearance and whispered cruel words. Some chased him away, calling him useless and lazy. Others insulted him openly, saying he should not dream of marriage without money. Adewale swallowed his pride and moved on, reminding himself why he had come. Village after village gave him the same pain. At night, he slept under trees and wondered if kindness had disappeared from the world. Yet deep inside, hope still burned. He believed that somewhere, someone would see beyond his rags. In another village, Adewale asked politely for work. The girls mocked his torn shirt and empty hands. One poured dirty water near his feet, laughing as others joined her. Humiliated, he walked away slowly, his head bowed. The pain cut deeper than he expected. For the first time in his life, he felt invisible and unwanted. His wealth had never prepared him for such rejection. That night, as he sat alone, Adewale questioned his choice. But he remembered the false love of the city and stood firm. If real love existed, it would not fear poverty. With renewed strength, he continued his journey. At the edge of a small village, Adewale saw a young woman selling water by the roadside. Her name was Adesewa. She spoke softly and walked diligently, her eyes calm and kind. Seeing Adewale struggling, she offered him water without asking questions. She noticed his hunger and shared her simple meal with him. Unlike others, she did not mock or judge. Adewale was surprised. No one had shown him such kindness since his journey began. They spoke quietly, and Adesewa listened attentively. For the first time, Adewale felt peace. Something gentle began to grow between them. Adewale returned daily, helping Adesewa carry water and fix broken pots. The villagers laughed at them, calling Adesewa foolish for caring for a poor man. But Adesewa did not mind. She saw honesty in his eyes and strength in his silence. Slowly, friendship turned into affection. Adewale admired her humility and warm heart. At night, Adewale struggled with guilt. He wondered if deceiving her was wrong, yet he needed to know if her love was true. He prayed silently, hoping his secrets would not destroy what they were building. Time passed and love blossomed quietly. Adewale spoke of dreams, not money. Adesewa spoke of peace, not wealth. They shared laughter, struggles, and simple joys. When Adewale asked to marry her, Adesewa agreed without hesitation. She said love mattered more than comfort. The villagers mocked her choice, calling her blind, but Adesewa stood firm. She believed love should be built on trust, not gold. Adewale's heart overflowed with gratitude. He had finally found the loyalty he searched for. On their wedding day, strangers arrived in fine cars. The villagers watched in shock as wealthy men bowed before Adewale. Gasps filled the air. Adewale stepped forward and revealed the truth. He was the richest man in Igbala. Silence followed, then cries of regret from those who had insulted him. Adesewa stood frozen, overwhelmed. Adewale knelt before her and asked for forgiveness. Tears filled her eyes, not of anger, but of relief. Her love had been tested and proven true. The villagers begged for forgiveness, ashamed of their cruelty. Adewale forgave them, but reminded them that kindness should never depend on wealth. Adesewa became a symbol of true love. Girls who once mocked her now admired her strength and humility. The village learned a painful lesson. Respect and kindness reveal true character. Wealth only reveals intentions. Adewale moved to the city as Adewale's wife. She remained humble, treating everyone with respect. She built wells, schools, and homes for the poor. Adewale supported her vision, proud of the woman he chose. Together, they showed the city that love built on truth lasts forever. Adewale found more than a wife. He found peace. Adewale found more than wealth. She found purpose. Their story spread across Igbala and beyond, reminding people that true love sees the heart, not the pocket. And so, the richest man became richer, not in gold, but in love that no money could buy. If you enjoyed this African folktale, please like this video, subscribe for more magical stories from African villages, and share it with someone who loves folklore, wisdom, and timeless stories.